Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I remove all my makeup so I can get from this to this. This may involve many steps, many products. You don't have to use everything that I'm using or showing you today. You can use anything that works with your skin. Obviously, not everything may be suitable for everyone's skin type, but these are the products that I've been using, have been using together, and it's made my skin really nice. I mean, I wouldn't say it's nice. I have lots of spots, dark circles, and like weird lines. But for the most part, it's kept my skin nice and clean and smooth. Also, my skin is a combo, fall, winter time, it's combo dry. So again, some of these products I have been using or it just works for my skin type. So I hope this video will inspire some of you guys to take out some of your skincare that you have in your drawers that you're saving, because I'm like that. I have a whole bunch of skincare makeup that I've just been putting away, and I just buy things, but I know I have things I could use. Yes, I'm coming for you guys, so use your skincare because prevention is key. But again, also hoping that this video is fun. So if you guys are interested on how I remove my makeup, do all these steps, and get nice glowy skin like this, then please keep on watching. So the first thing I like to do is get into my jammies. This is one of my favorite jammies. It's super soft, it's super comfortable. I just love this t-shirt, it's so cozy. Next thing I like to do is tie up my hair. It just gets in the way. Now that my hair is a lot shorter, it's a little easy to manage. Then I like to put on a scarf or some kind of headband. So this is a little hard to put on without it rubbing against the face, and I think that's why I have like makeup here. So I need to wash this after. While I put this on, I'm literally just trying to get all these little hairs out of the way. All right, that's cool. So I have like a full face going on right now. I know, I normally don't wear this full of coverage only because I was taking holiday photos. You know, to pair with this glittery eyes, I had to have like a smooth, even complexion. So this took a lot. So the first thing I like to do is remove these lashes. I mean, I don't know if you can agree, but this is like the best feeling. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. After a long day, you come home and you change and you take off that bra. The same feeling, such an amazing feeling. It's just like, ah, relieved. I apologize in advance, but we will be looking a bit funny from frame to frame. Obviously, hands need to be clean. First thing we need to do is remove all the makeup first before we can even cleanse it. So what I like to do is actually use two types of cleansers. Actually, this is gonna be like a multiple step cleanser, but I usually gravitate to these two types of cleansing balm. I have always loved Pharmacy Beauty, amazing product. This year I discovered WISHFUL, which is also the same creator of Huda Beauty. Either way, they work the same. I just like how buttery this is. It is called a cleansing butter. I don't know how much more or less it is. This is actually a holiday one where it has strawberry in it. I'm just gonna open it and show you because I think it has, for some reason I was thinking it had strawberry chunks, but it just smells like strawberries. This here, I love so much. I think I'm gonna use this one. It smells so nice. I mean, is it buttery? I don't know. And I probably work about that much. And if needed, I'll add more. What I really like about this formulation is that it is so milky, it's so buttery. It's going to break down all the makeup for me so that way it's easier for me to cleanse in the next few steps. But it's going to break down all the makeup, especially around the eyes, all that glitter, eyeliner, especially the lash adhesive at the lash line. So amazing, super soft. It just glides on the skin nicely. It's not going to tug or pull. What's also really unique about this formulation is that there's green tea extract, there is malachite, and cherry blossom. So this is kind of like an anti-aging, helping with redness, depuffing, and just overall like so many good yummy things. But I just love the finish of this, and it really makes my skin soft and cleansed. And as I said, we are going to be looking strange frame after frame. I like to apply the makeup melter on the face first. And then I kind of get into my eyebrows because I use a lot of brow wax. I have no eyebrows. And then whatever's remaining on my fingertips, like here, so I don't waste the products. Oh my gosh. Now see, this stuff is like literally butter, guys. It's like I jumped into a jar of butter. Now I'm gonna use this on the eyes and just gently do circular motions. Then I kind of turn my fingers all around to get it into the eye socket. And then I just kind of rock back and forth on my lash line to really get in there to make sure I get all that lash adhesive. Ooh, I'm looking strange and a bit crazy. So you see all that black makeup there, and I'm just going to make sure I get it right under my lash line. And I'm done. All right, my hands are so dirty, so I'm just using my fingertips to hold this like this thing stinks or something. So the reason why I like to use this is because it's a wet cloth. Now this is just going to literally wipe off the stuff. I normally like to use hot water and just kind of rinse it off, but then it leaves a really weird film and like milky kind of like residue on the face. So sometimes I'll take a wet hot cloth and just wipe it off like this, lightly, not hard. And this just removes it, so it's easier for me to, again, prep my skin for the next cleanse. So now I'm actually gonna go to the sink to do a real wash with really, really warm to hot-ish water because I just love how it opens my pores and cleans everything out. So now I'm gonna be using one of my ultimate favorite cleansers, and I kid you not, this is like my favorite cleanser. It's the More Pacific. This is the foaming cleanser. I swear, a little goes a long way, like a pea size, it just froths up and it's so nice on the skin, and once it dries, it's like squeaky clean, but again, not drying your face squeaky clean, but just clean like there's no makeup on there. So let me go and wash my face because my face feels gross right now. Okay, so now that we cleansed the face, see, like I said, it feels so smooth. It feels very clean, but I know there's probably still some like dirt in there. So I like to jump in with a little bit of micellar water. It's just going to help get the extra dirt off of the face. I'm gonna use these little facial cloths or cotton cloths. What do you call this? Facial cotton. And this is by Shiseido. I love this stuff so much. It's so expensive. See, even he agrees. So there's a few sheets in here. I'm not going to use a lot. Each sheet actually has like multiple layers, so it's super soft. I guess the correct way is supposed to use it this way, but whatever. Just going to get this all over the place. Just using about that much, and I'm going to start from the top and just starting from the middle, going upwards. We want to make sure our skin stays nice and tight forever. And you want it to go upwards. You don't want to rub downwards because you don't want your skin to go that way. Go against gravity, guys. Go upwards. Same goes for the neck. And then I just go all around the face one more time. I know the outer parts of the face probably has the most leftover makeup. Okay, so you guys ready to see this? Bam! Is it bad? Can you even see? It's hard to see. Can I do it like this? Can you see it like this way? I don't even know if you guys can see it, so hopefully this is a good angle. I don't know. Anyways, it's gross. So just looking at my eyes and my lash line, I notice I still have some lash adhesive on the corners. I have some eye boogers inside and some like eyeliner left over. So this is where the Q-tip comes into play. I like to use a little makeup remover. You can see there's two colors here because this is an oil-based makeup remover. And I just buy these from like Daiso or I don't know, those places. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of it. And I'm just going to clean the lash line. Just gotta be careful you don't get it in your eye. You see how that little piece just came out by just rubbing softly against the lash line. You don't want to use too much solution because you don't want to get it in your eye. And then whatever's left over, this is gross, but I have it in my like tear duct, so Gonna take the other side and just go across, and now you can see all the makeup that just came off of the eyelashes. And I'm just gonna take the other side just to pick it up and then just wipe away. So the next thing I like to do is apply on eye cream. Now this may be a little too much for you guys, but I like to apply my eye cream in like layers. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't do this all the time, but when I do have the time, this is what I like to do as my skincare regimen. So this here is the Biosense, and this is also a gel base, which is super lightweight, but it has squalene in it. Squalene, don't know what it does, but I know it's good for your skin. So of course I'm gonna use things that are good for my skin, right? All right, so I'm going to apply this on here. Maybe a little bit more on this eye. I like to take my roller that is super cold. This was in my, where is it? Oh, here? Skin fridge. And I just like to roll, help with the puffing under the eyes. Now it's time for sheet masks. Now, you're gonna laugh at me because, again, I like to do things in layers. I'm gonna be using one of my favorite eye masks. This is the Patchology Perk Up. This has loads of green tea. I have lots of dark circles under my eyes, so this is definitely gonna help. So by the next day, my skin is gonna be nice and hydrated, deep puffed, and hopefully not that much color. These are really fun because they're like little jello kind of patches. They're very thin and fragile, so you have to be careful. They're so slimy, so you have to like be careful. Okay, am I doing this wrong? Maybe, yeah, no. Ah! Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this stuff has like so much juices in here. I just like to use whatever's left over and apply it on right on top. So it just saturates all over the skin and around. Don't leave the good stuff behind. So you guys may have seen the video where I actually use these sheet masks. I love this stuff so much. Now I'm gonna be placing this on my skin on top of this, so it just like penetrates all in my skin. So there's 3 main ingredients with this sheet mask, which I love. So there's peach flower that helps gently exfoliates the skin, chamomilla japonica that helps boost the hydration, also niacinamide, which brightens and balances the skin tone. I know this may be another silly step, but I'm gonna take my roller and just use this as so. While I have this saturated on my skin, I'm gonna apply on some Aquaphor onto my lips. And once I'm done, I'm gonna remove the sheet mask. Whew. What's really nice about this is that this sheet mask is so cold with all the juices and saturation, and it wasn't even placed in the refrigerator. Only these were, and now they're like warm because it's been on my skin for so long. Gonna apply on the additional juices onto the skin. Feels so good. I love this stuff so much. So I have another skincare I like to use. It's more of a tool, and it is a firming type of face machine. It's the NUFACE Face Lifter and Firming and Contouring. But before that, I want to apply on a little bit more of some essence onto my skin since we're still in the serum level of steps of skincare. This is by Eve Lum. This is the Time Retreat. This is a hyperactive concentration of anti-aging radiance boosting ingredients, and this also supports the reduction of visible lines and wrinkles while providing immediate long-lasting hydration. Now with this, you're just gonna apply on a few drops onto the palm of your hands. And just like after you're washing your face and drying it, you just want to pat it into the skin. I like how it's not like an astringent where there's like bubbles in it, so it's a plus. Now I'm gonna use this NUFACE Face Lifting Contouring Machine. So the rule of thumb is you wanna make sure that you have product onto your skin. Although I did apply on the toner, the essence, and the sheet mask, it may not be hydrating enough for it to glide on the skin. So I will be using a serum. This is by Flower Beauty. This is the Flower Plus CBD. This is also really good in the refrigerator. Things dry fast, so I'm just gonna work in sections first. So I'm not pushing too hard, I'm just letting it follow the natural contours of my face. So under my eyes, or my cheekbones, and my jawline here. And then you just want to apply it nice and slowly over the product so the skin is nice and smooth and not dry. Once you hear the beep, then you move on to the next section. If you apply this onto dry skin, you'll feel some shock. So you definitely need some product on your skin. So the last few steps I have is, again, more eye cream. I do like to slather on the eye cream just a little bit more, just because it's nighttime, I'm sleeping, my skin cells are turning over, it's repairing itself. I like this formulation because, again, it's soft and it has like a roller ball. So you literally just roll this under your dark circles and you can just do a light squeeze as you're rolling it and some product will come out. So the last thing I like to do is just seal the deal. Now there's two types of moisturizer, or actually creams, I like to use for nighttime, just because moisturizers are a little bit more lighter weight, so it's good for the day, whereas a cream is a little bit heavier, contains a little bit more oils, but it's really good, especially for this time of the year. La Mer, you guys know it's a soft cream, a super bougie, but it's so like rich on the skin and it feels so good. The next morning my skin is so hydrated. This last product here has been one of my favorites and I've been loving it. Although it's a mask, you can actually sleep with it, or you have the choice to wash it off in 15 minutes. I am crazy, like to sleep with everything on because I'm like, my skin needs the hydration. So I'm gonna show you how I use both. Now this may seem like a lot, but it really does hydrate my skin. And all these products that I use together, they're very gentle, so they're not irritating or overpowering with the fragrance. So my skin actually is okay with this. But I'm telling you, by the next day, my skin is just so glowy and just like so happy and hydrated. Now this may not work for all skin types or everyone, but my face feels nice and firm, like it's tight in a good way. Look at the elasticity. Since this is the last step of my skincare regimen, I'm gonna use this as a sleeping mask, so that way in the morning my skin is nice and hydrated and very silky. This stuff is bomb. Last but not least, you can be crazy like me and use a glowing spray. I don't necessarily use it for the face since I have so much skincare. I would just spray this onto my neck and décolleté. So that is it for my skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, I'll put everything down in the info box for you guys. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys. Good night!